This is Replicant Fish. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Hope you've had a nice day, hope you're doing well, hope you're feeling well, and as usual, I hope you felt yourself today. And if this is your first time here, what we do on this channel is we research ancient civilizations, technologies, peoples, and aliens, such as the Anunnaki. Then what we do is we compile all of this knowledge, this information, this science, and we then formulate that into a chicken sandwich, which we then sell through a very, very small fast food chain in the USA called Popeye's Chicken. It's not very well known, but when people ask what is in that sandwich, tell them it's science, tell them it's knowledge, tell them there's history in this sandwich. But seriously, that intro was a bit complex, but what this channel is actually about, it's about being single, the joys of being single, and to go against the nonsense saying that you can't be happy unless you have another person strapped to you at all times, which is nonsense. The topic is, the Joker movie is brilliant because it's real. Indeed it is. First of all, spoilers. I'm going to spoil the film straight away. Let's get to the meat straight away. The raw meat. His mother. The Joker is the Joker in this movie because of his mother, which is very surprising for this movie to exist in 2019. You know, this is partially why I do like the film. It's different. In fact, it almost goes against a lot of these damned modern movies, the agenda-driven movies. Now, some would say that there are agendas in this as well, but whatever agendas you see, the one clear agenda is not the feminist SJW agenda, which is good, it's refreshing. Now, to explain why his mother is the catalyst for him becoming the Joker is because his mother sat by and watched as he was abused by her boyfriend. And this is not to take attention off what and whom done bad things to the Joker. Arthur Fleck as he's known. Even though the bad things that were done to Arthur weren't done by his mother exactly, they were done by the person his mother let into their home, which adds to the realistic element and the brilliance of this movie. And why many SJWs would not like this movie. It's painting a mother, a woman, in a bad light. But the thing is, it's not only men in reality that suffer from the lack of care of their mothers. It's not just men. Many women, now grown women, have issues because of their mother. For the most part, most single parents are mothers. The reality is, all single mothers aren't good mothers. The exact same could be said about fathers as well. Exactly. But this movie is about how Joker became the Joker, even down to his laugh. Now this goes into the mental health issues as well, which is what his mother suffered heavily from. Mental health issues. And in the UK, from an article I read some months ago in a video, the highest rate of mental illnesses in parents are from the mothers. That's not me saying so. That's the NHS in the UK saying so. Professionals. So because of his mother's mental health issues and things that she may have gone through herself, through her issues, Arthur suffered. Not only that, she then passed on many of her mental health issues to Arthur, further helping him to become the Joker. Now the thing with the laugh is how his mother kept saying to him, he's such a happy boy. He's always laughing, always smiling, such a happy boy. And you can imagine her saying these things to him, even though these horrific things were happening to him constantly. Because of her mental health issues, she didn't see or care about or even rationalize what was happening to him. She just kept saying to him, he's such a happy boy. Always smiling, always laughing. So in a sense, imagine this. Even though as a child, as a boy, he knows he was in pain because of how he felt, because his mother, the person of whom he looked up to the most, and as children, we may look up to the most, our mother, especially if you're from a single mother household, you would look up to your mother the most. So no matter Arthur's pain, because she kept telling him he's such a happy boy, always laughing, he just kept doing it even against the pain. That's why you noticed many embarrassing or painful things that happened to him, he'd laugh. Because in some sense, his mother taught him the way in which you deal with pain and anything stressful or any forms of anxiety is to laugh, because you're such a happy boy. Now think of the mind F this had on Arthur, who then became the Joker. That's why, as the movie goes along, and by the way, it's a very well shot movie, the pacing, the story is stunning. Very well made movie. And if you've seen the movie Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro, who is also in the movie as well, it's very on the nose, you can see that they leaned heavily on Taxi Driver to make this film, which was a very good idea. In fact, this film is very, very similar to Taxi Driver. But carrying on, over the development process of Arthur into the Joker, you saw how he dealt with things in life. You saw how emaciated and skinny he was, the amount of pills he was popping, the amount of drugs he was on. You could see that Arthur was broken. He was a mess. But the more he learnt about his life, his past, and his mother, it's then he began to see things more clearly. Because Arthur was a nice guy through the entire film, up until the point where he was pushed too far. Now some think that Joker snapped when he became the Joker and he killed his mother in the hospital, which was very surprising but made for good storytelling. But the thing is, once Arthur had learnt the truth, that was when for the first time in his life he felt like he was someone. He felt alive. Almost as if he was seeing the world again through different eyes. Seeing how cruel the world actually is and how he has been treated by people in the world. And for as dark as it is, Arthur became more free when he learnt who he really was and then accepting who he really is. For as dark as it is, he found freedom in his truth. The big main truth is that most of the problems in his life were due to his mother. And because that is a very real thing that happens in real life, I believe many can relate to this film. And this is why SJWs do not like this film. It's too real. It's too accurate. What they don't understand is an agenda is an agenda. Reality is reality. No matter what agenda you want to push. Let me know what you think. Have you seen The Joker? Do you think it's a good movie? Do you believe this is why the SJWs are so angry that the film is doing well? But for now, as I say to you, the freedom is understanding who you are. In doing so, you can then see who you want to be. Sometimes, people wear the mask of a clown to show the world exactly how it looks to them. Like a spark of inspiration. Focus. Observe. Remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.